stocks are all diesel-powered machines. Across the north end of the track now, when we get ready to go, we need the security guys to stop everything off there. We don't want nobody passing across there. So when we run a tractor, we don't want nobody walking there. Well, John, was that a decision you made right there to shut her down, or did it decide to shut itself down? Oh, I think it might have shut itself down. Check the helmet out there on Lance. You see the flames on there, the John Deere green flames. You gotta love it, Dan. Yeah, and John's always had this green thing sitting around the house there. You know, I mean, he's the only guy who uses the tractor that side to go out and mow his grass, just to run around the house a couple times with it. Gangrene, yeah, it's a little play on words there. You know, we don't want to see no gangrene, but I'll tell you what, gangrene has a little bit of problem.
Lance Little will drop down to 6th position.
My neighbor's got 35 acres, and burnt 30 out of the 35 acres, everything but the building. Yeah, well, you know, he saved the best part there. But he didn't really, when he hits 20 miles, according to their preference, they can go in the middle, they can go any place at .0. So the whole track from side to side, from white line to white line, that's up to them, wherever they want to go. Mike Sarver, the Green Extreme out of Richmond, Indiana. They did lighten the weight transfer up a little bit. They may want to take a look at another tractor also. We'll see what they decide. And Mike Sarver is not going to take that particular pole. Obviously, he's not down there too far. He's going to come back and
start the class all over.
Past the 250, maybe even get a couple of them past the 300. So since we have changed the weight transfer, like I say, if you're new to truck and tractor pulling, this is the way we always do it. When we get started, once we get the track matched up with the tractors and the weight transfer, it shouldn't be any problem. Bruce Skinner, here we go. He's building boost. What's the name of that tractor? Cantankerous. I bet that's how he feels right now, too. You know? Rick was right before. He said, boy, these tractors, you know, these names really are dialed in. They just say a whole lot when you read them there.
That way, a hair.
Also, did I mention Sunday night they're having karaoke down here at the Country Spirits here, Dan, after the Demolition Derby? That should be a good time. That'd be a good one for you. I know you like to do that. Oh, yeah. Country Spirits right here in Arcola, Indiana. And tomorrow or Sunday, if you're out here to the Truck and Tractor Pull or the car show and you want to eat some fresh fruits or whatever, cooperate with
we'll
us
drop
this
down.
afternoon. So backing in right now. J.D. Coos calls it the Trailblazer out of Arthur, Illinois. The Massey Ferguson V8. Most all the other tractors out here are 6-cylinder powered machines, but Massey Ferguson did offer the V8 at one time. And if it was offered by the manufacturer and it is a stock block for that particular tractor, it is allowed to be pulled in the super stock class. Now the class only allows diesel fuel. They don't allow any alcohol as they do in the super stock class. him a round of applause. J.D. Coons, the trailblazer out of Arthur, Illinois. Nancy Ferguson, 28:05. Tom Pearl, we need you at the tower. Tom Pearl, if you're available, we need you at the tower, please.
All heard the name before, and John and I've been able to try a couple of bottles of it, and it's not too bad.
Hey, I like that stuff.
Lemon, lime, or
Oh,
orange.
man.
Just like being a kindergarten.
J.D. Coons will drop down.
Okay.
Gotta love it.
Got to get your vitamins somehow, you know. Natural fruits, lemon, limes, and oranges.
Dave Weish, out of St. Mary's, Ohio, the international called White Power. How many international fans we have here tonight? How many John Deere fans do we have here? Whoa, he had to pull the kill switch that time. Got a lot of RPMs down at the other end. They got a kill flap on the other side, and I saw that being pulled when the engine didn't want to shut down. Now I can't see it from the other side, but I'm assuming that flap is down because I saw the driver as it pulled the cable on the modified four-wheel drive. We're back to Steve Geller Farm.
Dave Weiss pulled 257.10, 257.10.
Down the middle of the road. I went back to tell the boys, and they said, well, maybe he'll come back. It's no big deal. I'm serious.
He's just taking a stroll around the block, and we're hoping he don't come home.
It looked like Babe, the little pig, you know?
Yeah.
Just,
I stood out there.
about 30 pounds just walking down the road.
I stood out there and talked to him for a while.
He was heading towards your place.
Yeah, I know. Coming over for sausage Saturday night, John?
See the weight transfer down there, the red lights on the machine, and that's the indication for a flagman that they don't want to throw the green flag out. The red stays on until they tighten the chain. The breeding family, Marshall County tractor pullers, it's actually the breeding family. They call it the Challenger sled. It's out of Plymouth, Indiana. Guy breeding and Keith, his son, and Keith's wife, Nancy, and the boys out there. They run this all summer, and we really appreciate having them here. Once the light changes, that means the flagman knows that he's ready to go. Here we go.
What's he doing right now, John?
He's Bill Booth, Gary Brinkmeyer.
Big red machine is showing the way.
Wow. Gary Brinkmeyer out of Freeport, Illinois.
Thought he was going to keep right on going down the way there.
Give Gary another round of applause. Gary Brinkmeyer.
Green machine passed with
Gary Brinkmeyer pulled 281.08, 281.08.
Horsepower. A lot of these tractors in their stock configurations running anywhere from 130 to maybe 160 horse stock. These guys are pushing somewhere between 15 and 2,000 horsepower, Dan.
What is the option in this whole thing? Take that little bitty transfer down there and get it from one end to the other?
Whoever takes it the furthest.
Oh, well, heck, fire. Kind of name of the game every place.
There you go. You can buy yourself a pretty nice biggest John Deere you could buy, duals, four-wheel drive, and everything. This one would be more expensive, believe it or not.
I believe you.
They're very expensive to run these. Greg Boyd, here comes Greg with the green string. Yeah, that's going to be it for Greg. Let's give him a round of applause. Boyd & Sons out of Washington, Indiana, with Greg doing the driving.
You know, you get a chance when you have a moment and break in the action here, take a look at that brochure. There's a lot of fine articles in there, too. What is tractor pulling? All kind of things in there that just gives you a little insight on different things that go on.
Boyd pulled 229.05, 229.05.
Been doing our laser work for many, many years. Were tragically killed in a accident. It was a drunk driver, and they came across the line and took Bob and his wife out. So one of these days, hopefully, we'll be able to catch up with them and tell them we really miss them here.
Exactly right. So,
Tim Overmeyer, the Sandhill Binder out of Monterey, Indiana. Guy farms about 4,000 acres, Dan. This guy's a busy guy right here.
I guess he is.
All right, let's give him a round of applause. Tim Overmeyer, check. Dan, talk about doing your field work, check the side shields. Is that beautiful or what?
I tell you what, John, just thinking about that, there's a lot of people who probably looks at that and say, what the heck does a Sandhill binder mean? A lot of people don't know the word binder. So, over the years, the international, everybody calls around here a binder.
Tim Overmeyer pulled 223.06, 223.06.
The headlights would have been. They're blacked out, but right in the middle of that is a big oval. That's the size of the turbo intake. That thing's sucking in there. And let's give him a round of applause. Scott Rawlings. And that will put him in second place, I believe. He's over the 250. Our current leader is Gary Brinkmeyer with Fuelish Pleasure out of Freeport, Illinois at 281.08. And Dave Waste with the White Mountain team. Garden tractor.
Scott Rawlings pulled 267.06, 267.06.
And then Sunday we're going to have motorcycle transfer. I think we got 6 or 8 of them. We'll have a small showing of that along with dirt, garden tractors on dirt with our regular program that we talked about earlier. Right now, Chris Kane, the Red Gambler out of New Palestine. Chris Kane. And Tim, is that your son? That's right.
Gary Wagner, you're supposed to meet your wife at the Southwest Gate. Gary Wagner, meet your wife at the Southwest Gate. Not you, John. Gary Wagner.
Okay. Tim Kane, Dan down there. Let's give a quick round of applause here to Chris. Chris Kane, the rest of your needs are.
Chris Kane pulled 276.03,
And when you're out of here, you're not
276.03.
at Arcola, stop on down to see old Bill Gallmeyer down at 5 Points Package Store. Everybody knows where that's at, down there on the Goshen Road, right there at 5 Points. Walk in there and tell old Bill you heard about him at Arcola. He's a great guy, the whole family is, and they're fine sponsors here of Arcola.
Jeff Rapp, One Bad Apple out of Romeo, Michigan. Jeff Rapp. business up there. About a 5-hour drive down here to Arcola, Indiana. Boy, these guys normally do well too. They don't come down here just to eat the sandwiches, although that'd be a good reason to come.
Jeff Rapp, pole 292.02, 292.02.
They're looking really good right now. A couple of our John Deere tractors, the earlier ones, have dropped down. They're going to repull a little bit later, but we got another red one right here. He's built food. Had to rethink that one there, John. Oh, that's all right. If he doesn't get a good start, the 75 rule comes into effect.
Probably a wise decision there. He decided it just wasn't right, so shut her down early on time, right along with 21 Alive. Special people at Arcola, 1999.
All right, Jerry Reed out of Henry, Illinois.
What happened to Skinner?
The Illinois tractor just didn't get the tire spinning down there. Unfortunately, each tractor only gets 2 opportunities to make a measurable pull. We'd like to...
Jerry Reed, 68 feet, .03, 68.03.
All the fine. The gals from Hooters, if you want to come up here sometime and introduce yourself, well, we're going to let you have the opportunity. Brand new sponsor here at Arcola, John. Right along with Subway sandwiches.
Yeah, if they got the right Subway sandwiches, you know, at the package, they purchased a group of tickets. And some places, if you bought a sandwich, you got a ticket to the tractor pull.
Is that right?
Yeah. Just had to get to the right outlet. But they paid for them, so they could use them any way they want. You got it. All right, JD, the license change, we're ready for you. We've reset the weight transfer from when it was out there earlier. Let's see how this big, massive V8 at 28.05. His fire was up there a good foot to maybe 16 inches. He was living right on the edge. So, boy, that's just literally playing with danger right there.
Stop on out there, guys.
JD Coons pulled 240.07, 240.07.
It's a fun place to be. And, a lot of people have the wrong idea of it, but it's just a fun place to be out there, and there's a lot of fine people out there. 3 of them just leaving the tower right now. Okay, John, where are we at right now?
At Ellenfield Jr., nameless, out of Lucas, Ohio. Give him a round of applause. 44-30.
glad you did.
Ed Heinfeld pulled 247.05. 247.05.
John?
All right, Kevin, as he moves into position, you see the lights change. The Masterson team, they've won just about everything that they ever participated in at one time or another. Including that big prestigious show down there at Louisville, National Farm Machinery Show. One tough running John Deere. Kevin Masterson. That's our number 2 man, 281 and 8 inches. And that's Gary Brinkmeyer with Fuelish Pleasure. Our leader down here, Jeff Rapp at 292 and 2. Top 2 so far, so Kevin's going to be real quick. You know, John?
Kevin Masterson pulled 269.03. 269.03.
This should be on our list. Nick McCormick, the Case IH, and he's our Stewardson, Illinois. Stewardson, Illinois. This calls us the Case IH. Now you went too far, John. 269.3. We'll see if we can't get you better radio down there. They say they're getting some static down in the corner from something. Nick McCormick! All right, nasty stuff. Case IH. Expected anywhere possibly up to 35 entries because of cutting wheat. Had several guys that relayed to some of the other pullers that they just couldn't make it. Of course, that farming business comes up ahead. Give Nick McCormick a hand out there out of Stewardson, Illinois.
Another fine sponsor we got, Arrow Oil Company, right here at Leesburg Road on Foreman, Indiana. Jackson Oil.
Nick McCormick pulled 245.04. 245.04.
Some of these guys are just hanging right there at the top of the class. Mikey Shorter, the buck eater. See if we can have a double successful weekend and come right out on top. Tell that wasn't going to work. It didn't come to light up the tires, so to speak, down there at the starting line.
You know, we got a name around here I want you to remember, and remember you heard it up here, and that's the Micropulse. Micropulse is a business that's been developing over the last few years over on 14, and they're going to be a name that's going to be needed to be reckoned with and known near and far. They're great out there because you can take your ideas to them and say, here's what I want to do, and they'll take those ideas and turn them into reality. So keep in mind, Micropulse Incorporated out on 14, they'll do what you need done.
underneath the transfer. He would have a little spark when it came off. Nope, it's not under the transfer. It's buried out there on the track. That sounded good. He was our first driver out there on the track. We lightened the weight transfer up. We made some changes.
Make it shorter. DQ. Loss of weight.
The tractor's down a little bit further. So this is actually his second opportunity out on the track, but this will be the first one that really counts. Lance Little. The tractor's called Gang 3.
Lance Little pulled 247.05, 247.05.
Along the track. Everybody loves them except the weeds. They die.
All right, Lance Little had a 247.5. You saw that on the Kelly scoreboard. Steve Boyd, the Green Streak 2 out of Washington, Indiana.
Mike Boyd pulled 229.4, 229.04.
Hey, Dan, I think next year we get to be in the bucket truck.
I don't know that guy. I don't know. They're going to let us be in that bucket truck or not. Without a doubt, they got the best seat in the house. The only problem you got, what if you have to tap a kidney or something like that?
Hey, it's all downhill from there. Don't worry about peeing on your head that way.
I never thought of it that way.
It's all logistics. It's kind of like Big Newton in the Apple, you know, or whoever that guy was.
Everything runs downhill, don't it?
There you go. All right, John is ready. The green is out for John Schuler out of Pendleton, Pennsylvania.
Schuler pulled 287.01, 287.01.
Steve with the green streak too. These guys kind of cover their bases, Dan. They They have the John Deere and the Case IH both. Matter of fact, next year they wouldn't even, I'll tell you this here later, but right now Trent Boyd from Washington, Indiana is ready to challenge for that top spot, the Fight Finder. Just over the 200-foot marker, right at the 200.
If I wanted me a set of tires like that, where do you suppose I go down? You know all Goodrich, get me a set of tires like that? Shiny rims?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Better bring along about $5 grand.
$5 grand?
Oh, that's for the tires.
Gee whiz.
See, now you got to have the tires, but then you got to have them cut, shaved, kind of like.
I don't need to go get cut and shaved.
No, well, if you don't have your tires cut and shaved, you ain't fighting like the Fight Finder out there. Trent Boyd, let's give him a round of applause. 203 even.
Yeah. I bet you I can go out to my local Mueller Goodrich dealer and find me a set of tires.
My there is a
Trent Boyd pulled 203 even. 203 even.
So he has had one pass already down the track. It was nullified. Will we reset the transfer? I'd like to have Dan Custis from Liberty. When you get a chance, would you come to the tower, Dan? Or from Liberty?
I want to tell you about another fine sponsor. If you got one of the fine Chevrolet trucks from Kelly, you slip on down to Custom Truck. Because when you get done coming from Custom Truck, that thing is going to look like a special edition. They've got everything for you need. Make that truck of yours look great out there on Indianapolis Road, 11319 Indianapolis Road, Custom Truck. Fine sponsor here at Arcola, and we're glad that they're a part of it.
Ike Cyber, the Green Extreme. All right, let's give Mike a round of applause out of Richland, Indiana. Mikey Cyber.
Well, John, after we finish this class and throw through a few frisbees, what's our next class we got on the agenda here?
Next class up tonight will be the 7500 Super Modified. And first driver is going to be one of our well-known drivers who's been here for many, many years. Started out.
Mike Starter pulled 264.05. 264.05.
Cantankerous Bruce Skinner. Building that boost down there. And that's going to be it for Bruce. Let's give him a round of applause. Bruce Skinner, our last driver in the class.
Well, John will get back to you and give you the rundown very shortly there. We get the track cleared there and they get to work. We're going to show us a few frisbees out here, take a short break. So if you haven't had a chance to get some of that liquid gold, stop on back and get it. Try that